Hello everyone, this is Jimmy and welcome to episode 3 of Enigmatica 2 Expert where... Oh, Enderman. Give me a pearl, please. Thank you. I'm out of here. Anyways, see you back at base. Alright, I just happened to see the Enderman on my mini-map and I was like, hey, I want Ender Pearls. So I went and killed him. So where were we? Well, last episode we made some machines like the manufactory and alloy furnace, and we got conduits, item conduits, energy conduits. I think we can make fluid conduits if needed too, so that's pretty good. But I don't appear to have completed these quests here. I think it's because I never had the basic plating in my inventory. A common mistake I make when dealing with quests. So let's start today off by redoing those quests. And not to worry, these platings won't go to waste. I'm sure we'll end up using them sooner or later. I just want the loot chests. That's probably not very useful because we can make our tools unbreaking pretty soon. Or unbreakable pretty soon. And one more loot chest. How many of those? 8? Not half bad. Alright, well, now that we have that out of the way, we've unlocked most of the machines here. I specifically want... Let's see, well, I kind of want the nuclear furnace. This is just a very fast furnace, so make one of these. What? Ferroboron and lithium, which is steel and boron. All right. Definitely have a lot of steel and boron and lithium and sublithium. Well, can I double these somehow? Probably in a manufactory. Yep. Change my mind. Doing it in the manufactory is fine, but it takes 1,000 RF a tick for 31 ticks. Whereas I could just do it in the small plate presser, and it takes 0 RF for 10 ticks. So we're going to do this instead. I love this little guy. So cute. And here comes the product. I actually seem to be processing 2 items per 10 ticks somehow. Probably because the block placer is getting repowered as, like, when the item here gets powered by this repeater. So I think somehow we're doing... Like, we're definitely getting the right number of products as if we were processing 2 per tick, or... Like, but we're not losing output. So, yeah, I don't know. Effectively, it's 1 process per 5 ticks, which, again, makes that presser exceptionally fast. The tooltip for the nuclear furnace is it's fast, so that's really the main reason why I want it. I'm all for fast machines. Can we... Yeah, it takes thorium as fuel, and let's see how fast it is. I mean, it's reasonably fast. And looks like we get a fair number of items per piece of thorium. Alright, good enough for now. I'm sure we'll get a faster electric furnace reasonably soon, but for the time being, this will do. And that gives us a reward bag. Reactor casing. 24 of them. Sure, why not? Now from here, there's one more machine I think I want, and that is the pressurizer. Because the pressurizer can make, specifically, it can make obsidian plate, I think. It can make it from, only crystallized obsidian? Never mind, that's not very good. I need obsidian plates to make the reinforcement modifier. Something. Right? Yeah, I need dense obsidian for the reinforcement. But if we can... Never mind then. I guess we don't need that. Let me look around a bit and find if there's anything else in nuclear craft that's useful. Oh, I remember. The goal was to make the cables, right? The universal cables. So that we could start doing industrial craft stuff. We have to make wires. Is there another easier way to make wires besides a metal press? There is not. I mean, we don't need a lot, I guess. Technically, 1 craft of redstone iron windings, it's enough to make 32 cables, and that's enough. We're going to have to touch a lot of different mods to make this universal cable. So the electrical steel we're making in the alloy furnace, good. You'd think we're 2/3 done. Unfortunately, it's not that simple. These heating coils require the Resonator from Extra Utilities, and that requires one of the Mekanism, either Mekanism or IC2 circuit. Huh. Let's I guess, see, can we make the mechanism casing here? I think we can now, right? Yeah, let's make this. I decided to make a pressurizer anyways because it makes plates pretty easily. Now it does use a tremendous amount of power in the process, but yeah, 2,000 RF a tick for 40 ticks is what, 80,000 RF per plate, and we produce way less than 2,000. But we have a buffer, so because these machines are only running, part time, we can afford the high cost. I think probably. And loot chests. Yep. Don't give me that. The game gives me a lot of explosives all of a sudden. Like it's telling me something. Machine frame time. So I'm going to start with 6 steel casings because we go through these very quickly. And that rewards us. We have to choose. I mean, I kind of want both. One of these uses gold, one uses osmium. I want the one that uses gold because I have a lot less gold than osmium. Let's see. That one uses osmium, this one uses gold. So I want to take energy, I guess. Not that the difference really matters. Oh, what else do we get? Another frame, a robot. Alright. Robot, go away. And cool. So that gets us into the mechanism chapter, where we get given a configurator. All right, works for me. There's mechanism solar generation or power generation. Let's look at how much what the wind generator takes. This is one of my favorite mechanism generators. A little on the expensive side, but it's not that bad. I'm gonna check the configs to see how much energy it produces. This generator was nerfed. One of the first ones that I found that have been nerfed from normal configs. Nerfed by like 5%, but yeah, we're probably not going to do it then, just because with everything else buffed, there are better choices. But anyways, first machine I want to make is a metallurgic infuser. So a lot of copper. Doesn't look too bad though. I guess we can put mechanism machines on this side. How much energy do you use? Not that much. We can upgrade you to the factory version. And let's see. How much energy do you, or what, do these do anything? It doesn't tell me how much energy you use anymore. I'm going to put all these in. We can take them out later if needed. But I think it makes it use less energy. It doesn't make it faster. The speed upgrades don't make it faster. But once we have that, let's see, get our loot. Oh, cool. Hey, that's a nice machine. This, I think it gets me, how many logs per? It gives me 6 sticks per plank. And I think it's like 6 logs per wood, I believe. Or 4, I don't know. We get more logs as a point. Let's going to make one of these. So, convenient reward. I guess we get 4 and a sawdust per. If I get 4 sawdust, though, I can make a mechanism box. Whatever. It's the infusing machine that I'm really after. So with this, we can make. Well, let's make the enrichment chamber next. Nope, I guess we have to make the basic control circuits. It's just much easier to make a basic control circuit than it is to make a electric circuit, so I don't want to go through the hassle of doing that. For now, we need a 1-to-1 ratio of redstone to osmium. This is using, yeah, it's 18 RF a tick because I have the energy upgrades, but it's slow because I don't have speed upgrades. For now, time to bottle will be a replacement speed upgrade. Next up then is the enrichment chamber, and with this we can process stuff like redstone further. Not much of it, but let's process a whole stack anyways. Put you here, and we can take, I think you just go in this slot, takes redstone, turns it into like redstone plates, and those count for 8 items when used in the infusion, infusion factory here. So now 1 compressed redstone and do the job of 8 redstone dust. It's just more resource efficient. And that gets us more loot chests. I really love these loot chests. Sure, I'll take a sleeping bag. I'll take that, I guess. Hey, some good food. I need good food. Perfect. Somehow managed to crash my game while trying to configure this item conduit. Don't crash this time, please. It took 15 minutes to start this pack up. This pack does not start quickly. But I'm sad. I've been forsaken by my favorite item in the game. It doesn't love me anymore. Anyways, let's see where we go from here. So, back again to the Mekanism quest, and my goal is to get to the advanced control circuit. Some other stuff in here might be good, like we can reasonably soon get to Osglow Glass. Maybe the digital miner is a good idea. There's some good things in here. Alright, well let's get to the advanced control circuit first. So enriched alloy is iron and redstone. Let's make a 24 of that. For now, because I only have one infusing factory, I'm going to work in exact amounts. So 3 and 24. And then, if memory serves me right, we can take these basic circuits and upgrade them to advanced circuits. Oh, this is not the standard recipe. Normally, it's just the middle row, I think. Oh well, it's a bit more expensive. But make a couple of these. Give me that. Give me this. Generator? That seems useless. Spawn a random animal, huh? Sure, we'll use that later. Anyways, now I'm kind of torn. Let's actually go towards the digital miner. That'll make life so much easier if we can make it. So, I need to pulverize some obsidian, which I believe can be done in the manufactory. Is there something we can squeeze? That only gets us 1. Yeah, manufactory gets us 4. And enrich some diamonds into compressed diamonds. Again, technically an optional step, but it means you use 1/8 as many diamonds in this process. So then we can infuse pulverized obsidian with diamond. That gets us this refined obsidian. Alright, there's another quest down, which we can then compress into compressed obsidian in the enrichment chamber. Let's do 6 of this, I guess. And with that, we can make the osmium compressor. Yeah, that uses our advanced circuits, but that's not a big deal. The osmium compressor can use, well, if you didn't guess based on the name, use osmium to enrich various other materials. So, right now I'm going to use to enrich our refined obsidian dust, I believe. Is that how it works? Yeah, it uses liquid osmium. So I think it uses, it says 200 points, but it actually uses 201 points. So 9 ingots takes 10 osmium. Like if I don't put this in, it gets like 90. Oh no, it is 1-to-1. All right, I guess that bug's been fixed. That's nice. But yeah, 1-to-1 ratio then between osmium and refined obsidian. There's normally some trick you can do with this to make refined obsidian, I guess, the arc furnace. You can skip the osmium step in there. You can also melt it in a melter and then probably solidify it in like a casting table or an ingot former. But I guess there's some ways to get around the usage of the osmium. So not a huge deal either way. And from there, we can make the digital miner. And maybe not. Probably not. There's a lot of things in here. No, definitely not. Dang it, I've been baited. Alright, well, at least we got a lot of quests. So give me, there's a claim all button, right? Give me all these loot chests. Oh, nice. That's a, hey, that's a good one. Did I get, oh, only 3. Well, 3's not bad. And a bunch of food. Alright, I'll take it. So I think eating the inventory upgrade, first of all, how do we make this? Pretty expensive. You do lose it if you die, if I believe, but you gain these extra inventory slots here. You can switch between it with that button. It's a small convenience feature, good to have. And may as well apply these 3 reinforcement store pickaxe. Takes 5 to make it fully unbreakable, but 3's a start. Since we went through all the trouble of making these 3 ingot types, refined glowstone and refined obsidian, we can alloy them together to make the Oz glow glass and get our next tier mining level. I don't think it really matters. Like, we don't need it for anything yet, but I mean, it's there. I guess we'll pour an ingot of it first to complete this quest as well. This should complete another quest. Ding, ding, ding. And I've knocked out a couple more here just by like running stuff through machines. I believe claiming this should... Oops, I guess it only claims everything on that page. Claiming this quest completes yet another quest over here. Haha. Gives me more loot boxes. Alright, standard lily pad. Hoping that was a lily pad of fertility. That's a huge tree if memory serves me right. How much? 5 pieces? Sure, why not? Sure. That's not very useful. Those quests weren't very good. But we can sharpen our pickaxe to this tier. Excellent. Now, what did I get? I got into Mekanism because I wanted to make these circuits so I can make the Resonator, right? Let's backtrack a bit and make the Resonator now. There's a couple ways to make this machine block. Which of them is the easiest? None of them are trivial. Probably the immersive engineering way. Time to make the Resonator glass. Let's use this glass. No, I guess it has to be exactly that type of glass. Chinese. All right. I guess that type of glass looks remotely... I want one piece. No, this one. One piece. Yes. How do I choose with just one? There we go. Yeah, this glass looks kind of like the Resonator. I see where they're coming from, I guess. Did I also complete the gate? I did. Give me... Ooh. Water mills or dark enough? Nah, we can craft dark ineffable glass. Give me water mills. I was gonna say we have to make some from some sun mills, whatever, solar mills, but apparently not if we're given these. So let's set up those water mills and generate some grid power so that we can run the Resonator. I'll do my usual 5 water mill grid here. Of course, I only have 2, so well, these 3 pieces of cobblestone should be replaced with water mills eventually. But for now, each one produces 16, which is its maximum possible output. We don't produce enough to hit diminishing returns yet, which is nice. Alright, that means we can now place our Resonator and get some iron bars. And resonate these into those, uh-oh. I thought the game crashed again. Resonate these into those coils. And again, this machine is glacially slow, so time in a bottle. Oh, I guess we do have to pull the coils out because they don't stack. Unfortunately for me, the extra utilities quests are gated behind actually making the solar panels. So I have to make 9 of them to get my loot. Because, again, I want my loot boxes. No other reason. Typically, I don't care for quests. That's a good reward. I was going to make one of those at some point, and now I don't have to. Camphor turret. That sounds more fun than useful. Alright, well, I'm glad we got the hang glider. In fact, let's just make the slime sling now, then. I think we have plenty of this color slime, right? Yeah, all I'm missing is string. Huh. You can squeeze it out of wool, but I don't have wool yet. That was an unexpected problem to run into. Alright, can we make spiderweb saplings? No, that takes 3 string to make. Whatever. We'll do it the ex nihilo way. I can make a crook some leaves. Should give me some silkworms. And then use the silkworms. Yeah, let's just infest the remainder of these leaves. We'll infest the leaves to get string. Now that I've made all these coils, I see that in the tooltip where it says not consumed when used in crafting recipes, so I probably only needed 4 of them. Whoopsies. About a minute later, all the leaves are infested, and then we can crook them again. I'm going to need a few more crooks, but this gives us an absolutely tremendous amount of string. That one harvest produced basically a lifetime supply of string. I'm sure I'll need more eventually, but for now that's a bunch. Next problem is I'm almost out of inventory space here, so I think it's time to make the storage scanner and a couple more of these crates or modular storages, so I can have multiple storage devices. Using those 200 pearls we got right at the start of the episode, I can make the storage scanner, and then let's make another like three more modular storages using, I guess, this recipe. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And now I'll make more of the storage. Do we have enough gold? Not by a long shot. We can just use tier 2 modules for now. The storage scanner is able to treat all 4 of these modular storages as, well, any number of inventories of our choice as one large unified inventory. So everything now is just together. And in fact, if I expand this a little bit, I can add like these crates here as well. That may as well do that. If we're going to have the modular storage, we may as well make the storage tablet as well. Only thing here is that it takes an emerald. But I remembered we had that one quest that rewarded us a emerald excavator head. And I believe we can melt this. Yeah, melt it into emeralds and then solidify it into, emeralds. So I just need to make a gem cast. What can I sacrifice to make the cast? Any grinding ball, I guess. Probably the easiest thing to make. Redstone alloy. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm lazy. I'm just going to sacrifice a diamond to make the cast. Or not. Apparently we can't make the gem cast out of a diamond. Grinding ball it is then. And then we can turn on our auto pour. And this should be, 8 gems. So that makes us 8 diamonds. Oopsies. Give me that back. Well, this is a bit of a pain. For some reason, the seared faucet like stops pouring after a tiny little bit each time. It's willing to pour 8 millibuckets per click. But I don't know why it just stops. At first, I thought I somehow messed up the redstone with the timer here, but no, it's not the timer's fault. This is weird. It's cooling down, but I can yoink the cast out? What does this make? Does it make an emerald? No, it's broken. It's all kinds of broken. Oh, it didn't actually pour anything. Alright, we're gonna break the casting table and just try that again. Something's very weird. Nope, I assume it's still not actually pouring anything. What? Let's try using the... Oh, hello there, Jersey Bull. Let's try using the ingot former instead. Yeah, there's still 8 emeralds in there. Will you pour? You do pour into this, and this should be able to cast them into emeralds. It has the added advantage of being instant. Wait. Since when did the ingot former need energy? I guess it does. Alright, what I'm going to do, we're going to let all the emerald flow into here, and then we'll move the ingot former with a cardboard box. The cardboard box here should let us move the ingot former while keeping its contents nice and secure. So, as they say, modern problems require modern solutions. Alright, come here, pop the box off. It's powered, and it makes emeralds. Alright, good. That was a lot of work to make a few emeralds. But the fruits of our labor is a storage tablet, and in order to use it, we have to make the this module to go with it. So I need to get squid ink. Or what about do I have black lotus? I need some type of black dye. Hello there, squids. Don't mind me. Not gonna kill you or anything. Whoops, finger slipped. My bad. Whoops, finger slipped. Anyways, now we can make the module. If I click the module on the storage scanner to link them, wrap these two together, and we have a storage tablet. We can't use it yet because we need energy, so what can charge it? A wire charger? Nope, can't make that. I perhaps should have considered this. Can this be charged in this charger? I don't actually know if the applied energistics charger is like an item charger. Oh, big moment of truth. No, it does not accept the item. Alright, well, we'll use that charger later. I think, let's see, all of these have to be charged themselves to be a charger. What about immersive engineering has a charger, doesn't it? Let's see if we can find it down here. Charging station, this thing. That doesn't look too bad. I believe this can be a generic item charger, so yeah, we can set that in there and it'll charge our tablet up. I don't know how much is fully charged, but let's leave it in there until the little, I guess, LEDs turn off. I guess the LEDs just never turn off. It's fully charged at 20,000. But this just lets me access all my items remotely from anywhere, even interdimensionally, as long as this here is trunk loaded, which it is. Alright, so next step on our 50 million step journey to the basic universal cable are these coils. So this requires, let's see, the wires we can already make, albeit inefficiently. The Inori crystals require an atomic reconstructor, but before we can even get there, we have to do some forestry stuff, I believe, because forestry is the gate to actually additions, and we need to make impregnated sticks for these coils. I sure hope we don't have to make a lot of these coils. Is that, yeah, we're probably going to need quite a few of these coils, and they are not cheap. Alright, well, let's start with the impregnated sticks. So, step 1, we have to make a carpenter. Well, I guess step 0, we have to make the sturdy casing. It's copper and bronze. Step -1, I guess, I have to go mining for copper. Really hate mining, so I'm going to look around and see if there's some, like, cheaty way I can avoid mining. I mean, let's take a look at that digital miner again. If I were to focus on this, we are not even close. Never mind. Oh boy. Completed a quest. Is that useful for something? Sacred oak? Who knows? See, where is the... There's usually a machine that can turn it into the wood. Ah, whatever. Probably not. I'm just going to try my best to not have to go mining. So, what I'll do is do some random quests, like this one for compressed carbon, get the loot chest, and hopefully the loot chest just contains a digital miner for me. Right? That's reasonable. Yes, we have to make some steel the Mekanism way. This is more complicated. The easy way to make steel for us now is just to use the alloy furnace there. But this is, I guess, the complicated way of making steel. 3 more chests. That is not a digital miner. I mean, useful, but not a digital miner. Oh hey, now I have an ender pouch that's linked to my ender tank. Also less useful now that I have a storage tablet though, so. Oh, there's a quest here. Ingot former, alright. Another shot. I mean, 8 engines. Alright then. Even the vertical digger's a fair way off. This Empower recipe is not easy because it takes black iron, which has to be made in the induction smelter, which requires yada 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 yada. Alright, well, I think I can't avoid it. I have to go mining. It's honestly not that bad. I'm just particularly lazy. Oh, interesting. I found an archaeologist living down here. He sells emeralds for bones, so I think I'm gonna kidnap him. We can craft a golden lasso and take him with us, I think. Wow, just barely have enough gold for that. We can craft it on your crafting table. You're coming with us. Another loot chest. And another digital miner. Wait a second. Hold on, we go in places. What do you take? We not going places anymore. Dang it! Alright, we're halfway there. Now we just have to get a shape card Corey out of another one, another one of those loot boxes. Try something slightly different. with energy charging now, we can make a scanner. Well, I've already made a scanner, and we can try to find these super veins. So I think if I make the module, probably rare ores, and a couple ranges. Oh, that uses ender pearls. Dang it, I don't have any ender pearls, do I? No. I guess we go without range modules. But we could go scanning for ores, hopefully. I had to go find some ender pearl, some green dye, so I went looking for a desert. And while I was out there, while I was out here, I found that here you, where'd you go? I found that enderman. But I also found a mineral tree, so I'm gonna try to get a sapling. And I'm sure that'll come in handy later. Ooh, Bombcraft portal. That will definitely come in handy later. Ah, I guess Asso Sorcery pillars are festive. Well, a little after Christmas, we'll let it slide. There's sometimes a chest under one of these pillars, I think. And it has an ender pearl in it. Some other good stuff too. Worth. Give me these. Well, oh, we can already discover constellations. Excellent. A mob was nice enough to drop a nanosuit body armor for us too. Some of the mobs that wear the good armor will just drop it, and it's a little convenient. I mean, it's good armor. I don't think it lets us fly. Yeah, it doesn't let us fly, but I mean, hey, it's good protection. We're looking mighty glowing. Give me some of that armor. Or not. The collection of ender pearls was very successful. The collection of green dye, not so much. So I'm just going to make it the Britannia way. Collect this stuff, keep turning it into dye. We can make floral fertilizer eventually. And then once we have floral... Oh, hold on, let's do one more cycle. Once we have floral fertilizer, we can grow the green Britannia plant, which can make green dye. I hope that this is at least one of every color flower. Unfortunately, they don't vein mine very nicely, but I'll harvest this up. I'm like 90% sure this should cover all the Britannia colors. There's 16 total different colors, and I have 16 stacks of flowers. Perfect. I'm growing my plants here, and I noticed it's getting dark, which means it's Horologium Day. Day 96 is Horologium. Let's write that down. And that may or may not be useful later. But during Horologium Day, we just have to be mindful, well, during the eclipse, that mobs don't spawn and blow us up. But anyways, while I'm busy not looking at my map and waiting for a creeper to come blow me up, made some green dye. We can make the, you know, yeah, I'm just gonna, let's see, here they come. Don't kill me, please. Made it through that eclipse, and I made a handful of modules. So I almost always want to run 2 range modules plus one of the other ones. Common ores, rare ores, or a specific block if I'm looking for, like, you know, diamond ore in particular. But anyways, if I scan now, this doesn't look all that useful, huh? I was kind of expecting... Here, let's see what happens if we swap it for common ores. Nope. Oopsies. I was hoping to find those mega veins. Yeah, that's even more cluttered. I'm gonna run around a bit on the surface, see if I can... I'm not actually sure what the... Like, is this big box a mega vein? No, I think that big box is just a giant apatite vein. Yeah. I mean, that's a lot of apatite. But would you look at the time? Why don't we wrap things up here for today? I'll do my mining off camera because it's horrifically boring. And we can continue our progress towards the basic universal cable next time. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.